What's up everybody? This video is for everyone who enjoys golf. They want to get better at golf, but they don't have the time that the pros do. You have a job, you have responsibilities, whatever. You don't have all day, every day to practice. So today I got 1 hour to practice, and I'm going to show you what I do and what you should do to improve your practice and really take advantage of the time you have. So let's get started. So the first thing we're going to do is putting. Well, actually, the first thing I normally do is I get a headphone in and I find something to listen to. I don't know, I just feel better listening to something. I feel like I get less distracted. So today I'm going to listen to Logan Paul's podcast. It's a great listen. But putting, we'll start with putting. I'll show you what I do. So the first thing I do is I try and find a straight putt so I can set up a drill. That was pretty straight. One more. Yeah, call it straight enough. And then I put an alignment stick down, and then next to that, I set up a gate. Also, I forgot to say the time. It's 12:30. Well, 12:32 now, probably 12:30 when I started. So, the gate. Why do I start with this gate? Well, it's a good drill to make sure you're hitting the center of the putter. Hitting the center of the putter is really important. It's gonna help you just control your speed and your line a lot better. And this thing's gonna help me train my eyes so I'm aiming correctly. A lot of times if you don't practice your aim, you're just gonna naturally start aiming right and pull it, or aim left and push it. So this gets me aiming straight. And it makes it really easy to figure out if you're pushing or pulling putts, because if you're missing it with this, you're already aimed straight, so you're hitting it one way or the other. So it's 12:38. I did that for about 5 minutes. Next thing I'm gonna do is a circle drill. I normally grab 5 tees and set up a circle somewhere between 3 and 5 feet. I'm gonna do one big step. So it's probably gonna end up around 4 feet. The biggest thing why I do this drill all the time is because it helps me, it honestly helps me with my longer putts. If I know I can start the ball in line and make a lot of these. One, it's gonna help me build confidence in hitting putts. Like if I hit a putt 3 feet by, I'm gonna make the next one so I can be a little more aggressive with the first putt. But also, if I can start the ball in line here, I can start the ball in line with the longer putts. So the goal for this is to go around all of them and make 3 putts on each one. If I make the first 2 and miss the third one, I have to restart. I have to make all 3 from each tee. The goal is to do every one of these like it's a putt on the golf course. So read it, line it up, go through my routine, then hit the putt. $12.50, that's all the putting I do. That was 20 minutes, putter. It's good, gets me, I know I can hit the center of the putter, I know I can start it on line, I can feel confident with the short putts, which is gonna help me feel better in the long putts. Now let's go to the next thing. So we made it to the next part, which is chipping. Chipping, I don't wanna spend too much time at this because it is 12:57. So I only got about 33 minutes left, but I'm gonna play the game of 21, the solo game of 21. If you haven't seen that video, I got it linked somewhere over here. Check that one out. So 3 balls, get you to hit a bunch of different spots. There's a point system to it, you're trying to get to 21. So that's the chipping practice. It is now 1:07. I only went to about 15 points because I want to have plenty of time to hit some balls. Let's do it. All right, so we're at the range. It is 110. I don't know if you can see that, but we are starting full swing practice. So I always start my practice with the lag shot. If I want to hit the ball well, I'm going to have good timing, good sequencing, and good tempo. This thing just helps me get there without much thought. I don't really have to guess if I'm swinging it right or wrong, because if I swing it wrong, I'm gonna hit it sideways. If I swing it right, I hit it straight. I like this thing to warm up too, because I can start with like smaller, smoother, or slower swings, and then I build up to like almost full speed. So I warmed up the lag shot, 113. Now we go into wedges. There's a bunch of different targets around. Red, black, whatever that color is, and then in green, I kind of hop back to different flags to try and get some feel down, one, and then two, I can start thinking about what I'm doing or going to be working on in my swing, kind of get that feeling a little bit. So that was like 10 balls. It's 118. Done with the wedges. Now I'm gonna move on to a full swing, like 7-iron. I'm gonna hit 7-iron, and we're gonna talk about what I'm working on. So I got my 7-iron, and now this is the point where you really focus on what you're trying to fix in your golf swing or kind of dial in. For myself, I like to early extend or like hip thrust at it, you know, get a little this motion going. Not good for golf. Other places, not golf though. So what I really want to focus on is punching my left butt cheek like it's through a wall in the back. So imagine I'm up against a wall. On the way through, I want to feel like I punch this back into that wall. So really keep it pushing back. And this one is not this is not quality, it's quantity. No. Wrong. It's not about quantity, it's about quality. So it's 124, I'm done with the 7-iron. Now I'm gonna move on to driver. Everything I felt here that I was working on, I'm gonna do it with the driver. But our range is kind of short, so I have to move back there. So driver, again, the same thing. We're gonna feel the same feelings we did over there with the 7-iron, pushing that butt back through the wall. I've only got 7 golf balls here. Remember, it's not quantity, it's quality. Perfect. It's 1:30. Finish up the driver. Now we're done with the practice. Now let's talk about it. All right, so let's talk about it. So this practice routine is not going to be a one-size-fits-all. It's meant to show you that you can do a lot in not that much time. Like an hour is not that much time, especially in your day. It's 24 hours. 1/24. The practice is going to be different based on what you need to do. So myself, I need to work on putting, and I need to work on the full swing / driver. So that's why putting had more time and the full swing had more time. And the chipping didn't have as much time because I feel really confident in that, and it's just not really an aspect that I need to work on as hard. Like we're trying to improve the weaknesses, not the strengths. Like their strengths, we're trying to improve the weaknesses so the whole game levels or gets better. Honestly, for most of y'all, especially if you're in that like 100 plus range of scoring, you're gonna want to spend most of your time chipping and putting. Honestly, you'd probably benefit if you didn't hit any balls and you just putted and chipped. Because if you're shooting at 108, 105, and you're looking to break 100, well, how you're gonna do that is the short game. So you're gonna avoid flubbing some chips, blading some chips. Like the biggest thing is to make sure when you get around the green that you never hit more than 3 shots after that. So that means you hit your shot by the green, you chip it up on the green, and you 2-putt at the most. This is where you're gonna just avoid wasting shots. Because if you can get it around the green in regulation, you're gonna make bogey it worse. If you make a bunch of bogeys, you're gonna shoot 90 and not 105. This is a good idea. Now for someone though who's getting a bunch of penalty strokes, you're hitting it in the water all the time, you're hitting it out of bounds, you just have no consistency, yes, then you're gonna have to hit balls on the range, work on something in your swing to get you more consistent. But for most of y'all, the short game is where you're gonna save the most shots. Biggest takeaway out of this is your practice should not be based on quantity, it should be based on quality. You only have an hour, you gotta make it worth it. So when you're putting, focus on what you're doing. Have a plan, focus on the stroke, focus on what you're trying to do some sort of drill that like keeps you focused, you know what you need to work on so you can improve on that. When you're chipping, focus on how you want to hit the chip, whether you're using the bounce or the leading edge, and focus on your landing spot. Treat it like you're on the golf course. And then same thing with the full swing. Pick a shot, pick a target, have your swing feel that you're working on, just really focus on it. You're gonna do more and improve better, improve quicker if you hit 25 golf balls really focused than if you hit 75 golf balls with no plan. So again, quality over quantity. Thank you to everyone for watching this far in the video. I hope it helps. If you're one of those people that is looking to break, you know, 110 or 100 or 90 or 80, I wanna see in the comments. If you do it, let me know. I wanna hear about it. I wanna hear if these videos are helping you out. I enjoy making them. I wanna know if you're getting some benefit out of it. So again, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. If you're looking for a one-stop shop, everything short game related to help you improve on and around the greens, I got a short game program for you. If you want to watch more of these videos, click here. If you want to subscribe, click down here.